So. Okay, part 3. So, I included the chat because it seems like YouTube works a little bit weird when it comes to chat in uploaded live streams. Whenever I try to look into the stream, into the chat, I mean, of old live streams, it doesn't really work, or doesn't seem that easy. Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello?
Bro, stuck.
Hello? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? I see. More's the pity. No, no. I apologize. Don't you worry about a thing. Despite my appearance, I am but a chip of a greater jar. I'll pop out eventually, just you wait.
Hey, Nox. Hi.
Are you willing to help me out after all? My thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear, and I'll pop clean out. I don't dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm going to give it your all, I say.
So, he's well trained. I don't know if the Claymore's enough.
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Exalted flesh.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
How did he get stuck there? He seems to be buried there. Yeah, I think the question is more about what should it symbolize in regard to the main story? Being stuck, you know?
I'm heading east to Redmane Castle. I've heard there's to be...
And I'm playing with the idea that it's probably about him it's not just lack of purpose. I think it's about his soul being stuck inside of the Elden Ring or somewhat, and once the Elden Ring is getting shattered, the souls are again set free. I think that's what it's about, maybe. I see the Elden Ring or the Elden Beast as something that is consuming souls, but when it's shattered, those are set free again and they rise again. And I think that's maybe what is symbolized there with Alexander, but it's just something that I have in mind so far. Until Renna freed him. I mean, it could have been Renna who shattered the. Him getting rescued by us and heading to the festival kind of reminds me of Godfrey returning and going back to the Earth Tree. Could be. Needed new flasks. Oh, damn. when thinking about these parallels, it's always what I try is to at least recognize some major major points where I can orientate. For example, the dialogue lines of Alexander, where he says it took one hit to crack him, and then he had to hide like a coward. That's a dialogue line after the fight against Radahn. So when we think of the fight against Radahn being probably the in Alexander's quest line, the event at Castle Morn, everything that came before might be something that parallels Godfrey in the time before that, you know? And that's how I think. There are definitely some interesting things going on. Especially because Alexander appears often right next to a malformed dragon. I think it's no coincidence. Sup, Blofeld? Because I think the malformed dragons are often a reference to Radagon. And yeah, when we get to the first one, I might show you something. But until then, we have to wait. So, what's here? There are some interesting flowers here. This is all red. I thought I've seen some black flowers. Ah, never mind. Oh, a terrier leaf. Oh, fuck. What was he looking at? Was he looking at that corpse? So we got an Ataria leaf here. A lonely troll. Probably looking at that corpse. Let's see. Just a smithing stone 1. Okay, I don't know. So I was aiming for the best Beastcrest Heater Shield and the Claymore and the Vagabond set for the Godwyn build so far. Random lightning, yeah. There are so many trolls here. Just some rune fragments. There's one sanctuary stone. Hey. Oh shit. I think I triggered another one. Oh. So, this asset is pretty rare, and I think it's connected to Radagon actually. It appears just 9 times in the whole game, and it's almost always together with a campfire. And with a single item. It's always this flat tent, campfire, and one single item. And yeah, in this case it's a beast liver. Though I think it's also the place where the death bird appears. Am I gonna mark that down? Oh. That's something I was looking for. Tarnished golden sunflowers. And an owl. I don't know if these are supposed to... Yeah, what are they hinting at? Maybe it's supposed to... Maybe it's related to the camp with the Beast Crest Heater Shield, probably.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
To a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good Tarnished like you.
Someone who wants to... what do we have here? Good man, yeah.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword.
and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself.
Well,
Until we meet again. Oh, not had your fill, eh? Worry not. I've enough to keep you busy.
well,
Yeah, good man. Weird wolves falling from the sky. I wonder if it's just supposed to suggest that there's a connection between wolves and Stormvale. Or even the Carrions in Stormvale, maybe? I don't know. That was just a funny gag, like frogs falling from the sky after the hurricane passed the pond, yeah. When you look at those trolls, they don't really look healthy. I think they were resurrected or of some sort. I think. Strength not crystal tier. The whole area is pretty Godfrey coded. We got a strength not crystal tier over here. We got Bernard as a Godfrey parallel. Alexander is also here. We find the Beast Crest Heater Shield with the lion as a crest here. A lot of stuff going on. Winged flying wolves.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
Oh, Roderico. Yeah, comparing them to spiders. Queen spider. I don't think it's...
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message? Tell them I love them. I'm finally getting the hang of this.
I somehow think it's all more meant symbolic or metaphorically. And as it seems, I think the whole metaphor is not really fleshed out in the game. I think there was more to it that they thought about implementing, especially when it comes to cocoons, etc., or chrysalids. And the whole spider thing, I don't know, maybe it's because maybe she's just describing someone who grafted a lot of limbs to himself. Yeah. Roderica's accent is from local to where I live in the UK. She sounds like she's from South Yorkshire and from West. Oh. Yeah, but the imagery is there. What the fuck? I think there's just one concept that they are. I think in general they have like one concept in mind that they never really explain, and it's about. You could call it grafting, but I think grafting is just one way to describe it. What's actually happening. I think it's all just about consuming and binding souls to oneself, and grafting is just one way to describe it, I think. And when she describes those who have been grafted as chrysalids, I think it's just about, yeah, that are those souls that have been killed and grafted are just, their souls are just suppressed in the being who consumed them. Oh, wait. Could I speak to Melina? Oh, yeah.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erdtree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
Do I have a secretary? Okay. Yeah, she's a poor little girl. I think she's probably paralleling the events of Renna or the real Marika the same way how Irina is. Oh my god, I forgot Irina. Oh, hell no.
Rena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done. I'll find the foul wretches responsible. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every... Rest assured, Irina.
Yeah, Edgar's pretty mad. She's dead. Yikes. I don't think it's dead, Margaret. The cape is quite interesting. I don't think... I mean, it's the Banished Knight's armor, but the cape is quite unique, I think. Yeah. They probably gave him a unique cape.
I'll hunt them down and rest assured.
Okay, yeah, Irina's dead. I think the same things are paralleled by Roderica when he is leaving the Stormhill check. In the parallel where she's leaving the Stormhill check, it is probably paralleling the same circumstances where she actually dies. I mean, she even says that she's soon going to join her companions who have been grafted. These are some... There's a big amount of what do you call them? Rams? Sheeps. Yeah, sheeps. Goats. Yeah. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, I can parry this one. I think. Let's do this. Oh, come on, I just want to fill up my HP bar. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Okay, let's go. So now we're good. I'm fucking up. Oh, fuck. Parry window is pretty small. Short. When I was fighting the tree sentinel for the first time, I got distracted by one of them suddenly rolling somewhere in the background and got smashed by the sentinel. I can do better. Come on, I'm parrying. Give it to me. Oh, fuck, mother. Usually I have no problem with these, but it seems like the shield has a pretty short parry window, of course. That's the reason why why I don't get it done. got the rhythm. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I jinxed it. Oh no. Forget about that. The tail is... It's just annoying. I don't remember him being that hard. I mean, the first time, yes, but I usually should be able to beat him pretty easy. Maybe I've played not enough in the last year. Annoying as hell. I can't parry this. If I'm going to, if I'm parrying, I can't dodge roll afterwards in the window. I think I should just not parry in the second phase. I should level up as well. Millennia possessing enemies? Probably. I swear, the parry window is so damn small of this shield. Ah, too early. So no parrying from now on. Why is he flying so much? Oh, come on. No. Oh. I remember my first run and finding this guy was awful. No. Aww. Kind of embarrassing. So, yeah. I'll come back later. My attacks are just too slow. There are only small attack windows. This is also interesting. Crossed legs. I think those guardians might have been part of the war. That was happening here in the lands between. Hey Dan, by the way. Ouch. We got Sunrealm soldiers. Two angry jellyfish in front of the magic grease. So, I think... I mean, we got two jellyfish in front of three magic grease. I don't know, maybe... What I think is the magic grease, and three of them especially, might be a reference to probably Renna's death. At least that's how I interpret this. I guess convict soldiers and 3 blood rose. 3 blood rose. Oh, Jesus. I should level up. Boy of NATO right in time. So what's left to discover? I haven't done the catacomb yet. The Stormfoot catacomb. Oh.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Oh, we got Renna.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Trifle not with me, Tarnished. Or didst thou merely forget the name of the spectral steed thou callest? I will ask thee, thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Hey, Jorge.
Quite the stubborn one, aren't we? Wise in a way. The lands between are home to lies and cheats aplenty. Perhaps thine ample mistrust will be to thy benefit. I shall leave this for thee, at the behest of Torrent's former master. Take it, shouldst thou overcome thy suspicion.
Who's Renna anyway? So what I think is, oh, she just disappeared. Yeah, I think Renna is actually the real Marika, like the soul of the woman that Radagon is containing. And it goes even further. I think the crescent moon. The crescent moon is actually Renna's moon, So the moon of the real America. That's what I think. And then we're circling back to the age of the stars ending, because I think it's not Rani's moon that we see at in the end of the age of the stars ending. I think it's the crescent moon of Renna.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
Oh. Nizek Tarnish, would you trust people you met after awakening in the lands between? Yeah. I mean, what choice do we have?
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
I think, by the way, I think there are sometimes really small illusions. And Kale, I think
Goodbye.
the whole church here, the Church of LA, is probably a microcosm of America, where you got Renna, and Kale is probably paralleling or referencing Radagon. And it's really interesting that it seems like he's always asking, he's always thinking that we actually have been dead. I think it's a small illusion that we are Godwyn and that they think we have been dead.
What is it? Goodbye.
So he's always asking, wait, weren't you? Let's try again.
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
For some reason, he thinks that we have been dead.
There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you and you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine.
And in this case, Kale is actually comparing the Tarnished to the kinfolk of Kale. And I think everything regarding those nomadic merchants is actually paralleling the Tarnished.
Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers, lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
And the whole deeply unforgiving thing is, I think it's a nod to Radagon being deeply unforgiving in regard to Godfrey.
Goodbye. Night. What is it? Goodbye now.
everything being sus, yes. Together. There it is. The chair. Guys, we got a chair over there. I mean, come on. This chair looks so suspicious. Do you say suspicious or suspicious? I'm still not unsure regarding some pronunciations. I know that a lot of people think I'm absolutely bullshitting when it comes to those chairs, but I wasn't convinced of them either at the start. And I started this whole theory as a joke because I thought, come on, there's nothing else left to analyze or examine. So I just thought, okay, then I go with what's left, and what's left was, for example, those chairs. So why not? Let's examine those chairs in the catacombs, because after 3 or 4 years, we don't have anything left to analyze. So that is what I was going for. It started as a joke, to be honest, but then I start to recognize some patterns or some themes going on there. 2 root reasons. So I don't know if you guys remember how I analyzed the 4 paintings. The whole story of the 4 paintings only become recognizable when you analyze the themes. So you have to take in account the title, the painting itself, the reward, analyze all together, and a theme becomes recognizable. And only then, after you make the themes recognizable, the themes, in a very vague way, seem to tell a story or seem to be related to one each other. Yeah, and I think similar things are going on with the catacombs, just in a way bigger way. So we don't have like 4 paintings that we have to analyze and connect in a way. In regard to the catacombs, it's like I don't know how many of those have chairs in it, but there are a lot. And I think the catacombs and a lot of stuff in this game is not designed arbitrarily or randomly. I think they have some themes in mind when they design these things. For example, this catacomb seems a little bit designed around the theme of returning to the Earth Tree. We got the spirit telling of a proper death and the return to the Earth Tree. I mean, the root raisins that we find next to the one chair also fits the theme in some way. And let's see what else we find here. It's incredibly vague. I admit that it's highly speculative, but yeah, that's the way we have to go, I think. Now, almost always wondering about the design of this floor, because this, I think, no other catacomb with this design on the floor. I don't know if there's something to it. Yeah, whatever. It's just, I realized that they are coding with in-game assets. And they're coding with in-game assets just to point out some just to point out some relations, to connect them. For example, the butchering knife in Castle Morn from Anastasia the Tarnish Eater. It doesn't make a lot of sense in-game lore-wise, but it just serves, it just functions to point out that the reference of Anastasia is connected to the events at Castle Morn. It just, you know, it's like Miyazaki and FromSoft pointing towards Castle Morn. When you see Anastasia, hey, here, look at Castle Morn. And then look at the reference of Anastasia. And the rest is to us to interpret the reference. Hello. I was always wondering if we should think of someone in particular when collecting the hello threatening page. Yeah, I should buy me a lantern. We got 3 smoldering butterflies. In front of a ghost glove ward. I wonder why these catacombs are so heavily guarded. Yeah, it's incredible what amount of detail there is in this game, right? I mean, the grave, glove wards and the spirit glove wards. That they have even a tiny spirit aura around them. Sometimes. Oh, come on. So we find the wandering noble ashes in here. The spirits of nobles who, after death, now wander the lands between. Surely they were in search of something once, but whatever it is, whatever it was, has long been forgotten. So you could speculate. Maybe they were searching for the roots to return to the Earth Tree, maybe. This would also fit the theme of this catacomb. Maybe. That it is designed about returning to the Earth Tree. And I think their internal file name is even something like Tomb Seeker or so. So you can clearly see that it's probably designed around the theme of yeah, people returning to the Earth Tree. And when you think of the chat theory, this is one theme that connects the different catacombs with the chairs in it. I think the other catacombs that contain a room with one chair are also referencing circumstances regarding their return to the Earth Tree. And the chairs just serve as a way to sort them. Oh, I fucked up. Fucked up. How is it a watchdog? It's a cat? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a Chihuahua doesn't look like a dog as well either. Maybe it's just a weird dog. So, and we got the noble sorcerer ashes, those which are often with those wandering noble. Spirit of a nobleman who once asked to be given a place at Raya Lacaria to learn glintstone sorceries. His talents were insufficient to be worthy of donning the stone crown. He's only capable of using the most rudimentary sorcery. Oh, can't level up, okay. Like Oxford for this country, yeah. The very first time going this route was also really, yeah, the first time meeting one of those trolls was awesome as well. I don't really need them. Oh. Is there something on it? No. Some in-game character had to have made those prattling pates. I don't know. Stomp. Strip of white flesh.
What do you need? I don't want any
Interesting that the neutralizing boluses are with fire-related items here. Yeah, it's not rot though. It's stanching bosses like blood, sleep, blood, and poison. Yeah, don't know what to make of it. It's definitely an interesting
All done? Well,
interesting choice of items that we can buy there. And here we get the gold pickled fowl-foot.
It hurts. It hurt. Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Oh.
I'm wondering, so what I think is this might parallel the event of the Siege of Castle Morn. So Radagon probably got casted out from Godfrey's clan, and he probably returned, but got beaten up by Godfrey. And then, that was probably something that happened in the very distant past. Why do we find a land octopus over here? And I think the time when we fight with Istvan against the clan that casted out Bog is probably the event at Castle Morn where Radagon finally returned and slaughtered the Tarnished. I mean, this one is also wearing a scaled armor, so also we also have some associations with the scaled being. Yeah, the need of human blood is an ongoing theme in this game. So he's even called chief. They are called demi-human chiefs. Are there any other demi-human chiefs? I mean, I'm just wondering if this is a common name for those. I think that's the only time we fight those as bosses, right? Hmm. Yeah, there are several places where we got them, but it's just interesting. I think it's the only time we fight them as bosses. So I didn't know that they are called chiefs.
Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
He can't fathom this shit.
What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I? Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like my mum. Then I suppose
Yeah, that's it here. Be right back, nature's calling. Okay, let's see. We got a demi-human going above this item. One smoldering butterfly. Okay. Radagon's needle, box needle, Mikula's needle. It appears there were not many hobbies in the last between. I think in the end, it all comes down to Renna or the real America. I think when it is about suing, most of the time it seems to be related to America. And Radagon's seal, or the pattern behind the Radagon statues, it even looks like a stitching pattern. How so? I never saw the connection between her and suing. I mean, I don't think it's directly... I mean, I think it's just left out. The whole suing thing, I think it's just... it's, again, more symbolic, where it is about binding souls. And, yeah. So this one is interesting. You get 4 great dragonfly heads. I think that the great dragonfly heads are actually a reference to the Elden Beast. In the form of Astel, it's more recognizable, but I mentioned once before that I think the whole design of the Elden Beast and Astels is probably inspired by the original insect of the Eternal Champion novel series. So it's pretty interesting that we find 4 of them here. So when it comes to suing, the Nox, for example, the armor of the Nox is always mentioned that they are really well tailored, for example. There are a lot of... And when it comes to America, I think it's the real America, it seems to be in a lot of places. There's a reference to silk All well-tailored stuff. Irina got some white silk letter or some sort of. Tanith also has some white silk stuff on her armor. So this one, Exalted Flesh, might be a little nod to the Badlands. And that it is there that we had the memory of First Grace. You're zombies. And let's try the Hero's Grave. I don't know if it's too early, but let's see. Let's go. Whatever here. Poison bone darts. 5. Oh, fuck my life. Oh. Yeah, poison in the Hero's Grave. I think it's too high to jump down. Oh shit. It's getting closer. Yeah, we got red dragon banners and obviously the poison theme going on here. We found poisoned... Oh. Poison bone darts. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, I'm definitely not doing enough damage. I even need several hits for those imps. What the hell? This is one of the rooms in the catacombs that's fucking my mind, because they created a whole additional room with a dead end, and it contains almost nothing. Several graves. And these are just 2 lightning greaves, if I remember correctly. Yeah. 2 lightning greaves. And we got 10 graves. At one point I thought maybe, just maybe, it might be a hint to the circumstances that... I don't know. Maybe it's something going on here with the number 10. We got some additional gravestones here, too. Oh yeah, this might be a bit... I don't know if I'm able to win this fight here. Let's catch the talisman and get away. Oh, it's too deep. Oh shit. Yeah, should have just jumped down there. Did I carry a lot of runes with me? I don't think so. Or maybe. Oh. So I always forget that I'm used to playing with cheat engine now. Being able to jump down everywhere, especially after playing Night Rain. Is there any item down there? I don't think so. No! Oh, okay, I made it. Such a weird spot. I don't think that there's even... Oh, I can climb down here, probably. Yeah. Oh, what do we have here? I think I mentioned it in the last part. I think the rapier of those corpses are probably referring to the Three Musketeer phrase of one for all and all for one. Also referenced by Lionel's cape, which symbolizes three rapiers. Maybe the Harlech Drake Talisman is a reference to America, who shattered the Elden Ring, which all led to our resurrection. Yeah, and us ending up here. This one is also interesting because I think these should be two slumbering eggs. Yeah, just one slumbering egg. And I think it's related to the real America. It has some moon patterns on it, and we're even called Moon Egg in 1.0. And it's placed directly above Yura, which is, in my opinion, a radical parallel. So
You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. Don't be...
turtle. I would relate those to the real America as well. Hmm. Yeah, what's interesting is I think the Dragonburn ruins might even reference the events at Castle Morn. We find the Twin Blade in these ruins, and the Twin Blade talisman is in Castle Morn, which was probably also attacked by a dragon. At least how I interpret the whole story. What else do we have? Yeah, Crab Axe might be a reference to runes, I think. Or grace. And we got a stone sword key hidden in this place. Maybe a reference to Godfrey hiding him in Castle Morn. I don't know. I think we even find another one under those poison creatures. Oh no, or it's a Taria leaf. I think it's an Taria leaf. Yeah. Let's do the Drake. Oh god, no. I didn't get... Oh, I got it. Not fast enough. The first time playing Elden Ring, everyone was probably hitting all the walls they could find, trying to find some illusory walls. But yeah. Guys, I think I'm done for today again. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again later, but I think it's enough for now. I have to make a break. So, those of you still watching, see you next time. Bye bye.